What is going on, Punahele Soriano? How you been, man?
Good, good. It's good to be here. What's up, guys?
I couldn't believe. Oh, not much, man. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year.
And thank you. I couldn't believe when I looked up, your social media and your record. It's been more than a year that you fought. I know you had to cancel bouts, but I was like, damn, time flies. Nothing happened for you on the fighting front in 2021 or 2020.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. I wanted to have a busy 2020, but a couple injuries sidelined me, so that kind of sucked. But at least we're here.
We are here, and you're gonna, start things off here in a few weeks. I imagine you're leaving the Fight Island soon.
Yeah, I fly out the 8th. I'm kind of nervous. I got a bunch of like physicals and blood tests I got to catch up with, and like that's the stuff that makes me panic before my fights. So, like I got to take care of all that and then I'll be ready to go. Everything else is fun for me.
Nervous because like you don't like having blood drawn, or just too many errands are adding up before you have to leave?
Yeah, just too many errands. I don't really like to do anything besides train or hang out at home, so the more errands, the more stressful I feel.
Maybe knock them out in one day. You know what I mean? Tell Dan Ige, hey, listen, you're my driver for the day, and I'm just gonna pop in here. You wait. I'm gonna pop out. I'm gonna pop out over here. You wait. You know what I mean? Something like that. And then you owe him, obviously, when it's his time.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Hey, listen. Are you? I mean, you're obviously 100% or close to, or otherwise you wouldn't have taken a fight booking, but coming out of 2020, and this is a question I'm going to ask a lot of fighters, how did that affect you mentally? How was it, aside from your fighting career, how was 2020 for you?
It was okay. Me and my girlfriend are homebodies. It really didn't affect us too much. Fortunately, with like the PI and stuff, they were able to kind of like, I didn't fight for a whole year, so I didn't get any money, any nothing. So like, luckily they were able to kind of like make my purse last that long. We basically ate only at the PI this whole year. But it was cool. We just hung out at home. Didn't really do much, honestly. Like
don't they deliver too, or do you have to go to the PI still?
I think they can deliver like trifecta meals maybe, but for the most part, I just go over there and pick it up.
Well, give me a couple meals that you tell the chef, you wink at him and go, hey, hook me up. Like, does he already, he must know you by now, right?
Before, yeah, but we're actually not allowed to like go in the actual like calf area. They have to put in the order and they deliver it to like the waiting area. But my go-to is usually just like a bacon burger.
George, are you picturing what I'm picturing?
Wait, hold on. Double patty?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Go ahead, Greg.
I'm picturing all of the holidays, and I'm picturing Puna on Valentine's Day going in there, maybe hitting mitts for a couple seconds, and then throwing on a suit and walking in there. His girl shows up in a nice dress. We're just here, just happen to be training. They light a little candle there. Is that what's going on here, Puna?
If they would let me, I would definitely do that. It's a nice place. It could get very romantic. Like they got a nice little outdoor area. It's real nice. They could set some candles, some flower petals.
Well, I know exactly what you were talking about with the stress of things that you have to do, and I'm a little bit of a silly guy, so I was just thinking of silly shit. But what would it take for you to text Ali and just tell him, hey, can you pick up my cleaners on the way into the office today? How would he take that? Would he just laugh and do it? Or do you think he'd go, man, get the hell out of here?
I don't know. He might laugh. He might be sleeping. It's pretty early. You know, that guy stays up super late working, you know. He stays up like 5 a.m., so he's probably still sleeping at the moment. So I don't know if he'd even answer.
Hey, at the PI, like, do you have to fake it a little bit? Like, you can just literally come in and say, I had nothing to do with athletics today. I have no fight book. Just give me some food. Like, it's straight up front like that.
Yeah. Especially like before pre-COVID, it was like a vacation. Like, in my opinion, it was like a like a vacation site for fighters. You just go in and like you make like it's your home, you know. But post-COVID, it's a little different. If you want to do that, you kind of have to like wait in the waiting area while everyone else gets to use the workout facilities. They try to keep it at a minimum body count, I guess. But it's cool.
How bad could you abuse massages? Could you get one every day?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. It's just up to you though. You got to be responsible enough to set the appointments. I kind of suck at it. I always forget. Like I remind myself Friday, like, oh, we're gonna set appointments the whole week, and I just always forget. And I gotta like try and make it up throughout the week.
Muna, all you do is train and sit at home. How could you forget the massage? That should be a slam dunk.
Besides fighting and anything that goes with fighting, I'm like the laziest, the most forgetful person in the whole world. Like,
well, at least you're upfront about it, and you're one hell of a fighter. So the future still fight. Let's talk about your fight. Somebody's O must go. I mean, it makes it fun for sure. Yeah. You know, I think it elevates the profile of the fight, especially once you guys are walking down, you know, and walking in. The announcers remind us of what's going on, because as long as you stay undefeated, and I'm not trying to put any pressure. It's MMA, everybody takes a loss, but when you do stay undefeated, it seems to be like that fast road. You know what I mean? To the goals that you want to accomplish, to gold, to more money. So, you know, it's just, this fight's huge.
Yeah, it's huge, but I never really put much emphasis into being undefeated. Of course, it's great, you know, but I've lost so many times in my athletic career, wrestling in high school and wrestling in college. I've lost probably over 100 times, maybe. I don't know. But I can lose just as good as I can win, you know. I'll take it on the chin, but I'm here to win. I go out there to break guys, to put the gas pedal on, and every fight I'm here to win.
Hey Puna, so we brought up a guy, Floyd Mayweather, earlier in another conversation, and he's a combat sports guy who retired undefeated. And we've had some fighters come in and say, I want to be that guy. I'm going to be that guy that goes all the way, retires undefeated. And then we've had some fighters come on and say, well, I know eventually it's going to happen. I have to prepare myself for it. You're an undefeated guy. You're a young cat. How do you process that in your head? Do you tell yourself you're the guy that's going to go undefeated, or are you the guy that says, just do your best? Sometimes shit's going to happen. How do you process that?
I feel like I'm kind of in the middle. I don't necessarily think like, oh, it's gonna happen, and I don't think like I gotta stay undefeated. You know, I'm in the middle. I just focus on my training, make sure I'm the best fighter I'm gonna be for that date. I just feel like as long as come fight day, I'm the man that day. Nothing else matters.
What about as far as when people talk about bucket lists in MMA? You know, a lot of guys will say, I want that spinning back kick, or, you know, a head kick KO. What about giving a guy his first loss? Is there a little something that when you walk into the back, you kind of give a little smile, like, I'm that first guy to take him out?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I kind of felt like that for my last fight, because I don't think Oscar's ever been dropped or knocked out before. And I dropped and knocked him out. So I was like, kind of like a little victory. And I guess I did kind of feel like that afterwards.
And then you being a Dana White's Contender Series guy, what we've seen in the past is the Ultimate Fighter. Some of those guys carry a little bit of pride with that. I'm a tough guy, and I was able to come and do this in the UFC. Is there that same type of pride with Dana White's Contender Series, or is that kind of just done once you have that fight and then go into the UFC? Is that kind of just forgotten?
Shoot, maybe for some people they carry that pride. I mean, I'm proud. You know, that was a tough fight. Jamie's a tough dude, no doubt about it. And I'm happy I went in there and won. But I try not to think about the past too much. You know, I just want to focus on moving forward. So I guess I don't think too much about it. I just on to the next one. I'm focused only on Dusko.
All right, Muna. Well, listen. You leave on the 8th, so get those errands wrapped up. Safe travel to Abu Dhabi, a.k.a. Fight Island. against Dusko Todorovic. I can't wait for it. It's great to have you back. I really can't believe that 2020 went by so fast. I remember that devastating finish you had in late December 2019. So the important thing is you're healthy and your spirits seem to be high. So that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So kick things off with a great fight on January 16th, that fight night. And let's see if the Hawaiians can go 2-0, because you got Max Holloway versus Calvin Kattar. I know you Hawaiians stay close. But that's
always.
Yeah. All right,
Thank
brother.
you so much.
All right, we'll see you.
Appreciate it.